But it's I suppose the best you got to do is probably shut up.
Yeah. And lots of people will say the same thing to Colm O'Rourke.
We're looking, I suppose there's an old thing out there. Good footballers do the simple things right, and shy footballers do the same thing. Probably one of the key differences yesterday, I don't know what you're laughing about, but probably one of the key differences between Dublin and Mayo yesterday was probably Mayo had more shy footballers than Dublin.
Come on, shy footballers, you can go to along the park, I suppose.
Or look at, I suppose, the old thing that goes, shy footballers do the shy things all the time. As I said already, that, listen, we picked out a couple of examples of Mayo players and Dublin players, and here you can clearly see a Mayo forward.
Very happy.
Well, she looks happier than I am. I suppose it's a sad indictment on Mayo football that they're heading back home west, a bit like the Galway hurling supporters, but look at, as I say, Levy in that slide.
Yeah. But not as happy as Mayo Galway hurling though.
Well, I would say I've never seen a crowd here like this before. And I remember this crowd at my first ever Munster final back in 1863. And I remember as we left that game, that's called a lose. I would say the one thing I would say about the Lewis, it's a bit fast. I think I remembered my first ever Munster final in 1863, and I remember as we returned home from Killarney that evening, I was with my father and my neighbour Millis McGann, and we came into the village of Kinlayer just near home, and there was a marquee outside the village, and there was a young man that was playing music in the marquee that evening. And I remember as I went home that evening, my mother and father said, "Who was the young man playing music?" And I said, "It was a young man from Brathendiog. That means Wales." His name was Tom Jones. And they asked me, they said, maybe he was a rock singer, or maybe he was a folk singer, maybe he played a type of traditional music. They said, what was it like? I said, it was hard to describe it, but you could say it was not unusual.
It's hard to go from Don Shield and all the way up to Councillor Ross Cowan and the fellow with a big smig, Luke Ming Flanagan.
Well, look, what I want